before October 7th, I certainly thought I was going to do fewer rewrites than I eventually had to do on this play. I was working on a number of things before that day. I was working on a play that I've written about the Messianic Jewish movement, about which we generally call Jews for Jesus. Um, and so that play is sort of sitting on the back burner, but it's in a pretty good place. It's done-ish. Um, and I was working on that. I was also working on a short film that I directed this past year. And then when October 7th happened, it sort of became clear that we were going to have to really look at this play. One, to make sure that it wasn't going to be insensitive to anyone. And two, because if we're going to do a play about this crisis at a moment like this, when, this when people are dying, when people are being kidnapped, when there's a war raging, then we should really do it, right? And we need to do it justice, and we need to do it um, with sort of with our back into it. And so I did a lot of rewriting, a lot, um, and that continued even up until the moment that we opened. And that has been a really interesting challenge, and I'm very grateful that the theater did not drop the play once October 7th happened. I think it would have been very easy for them to do that, and I wouldn't have blamed them. But they said, no, 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 we can have this conversation. It's actually a pretty good time to do this play. And so that worked out all right for me. It's a responsibility I take very seriously and with a lot of humility. But I think we've landed in a pretty good place.